Dale, can you win your second 500 today?
Well, we got a good shot at it. Got a good race car. Wasn't really excited about the car yesterday afternoon, the last practice, but the car, it come around. I think it's going to be okay. We've got a good engine in it. A little exciting. I think it's going to be some exciting racing. Going to see something you probably had never seen on Fox.
All our tears have reached the sea.
The pre-race was a very relaxing time for Dale Earnhardt.
Part of you will live in me.
He was relaxing in his interviews.
Way down deep inside my heart.
And chose to spend that time with family and with friends, laughing, cajoling the folks that he'd go out and race against.
The days keep coming without fail.
Dale Earnhardt was an enormously popular driver.
New wind is gonna find your sail.
He's a 7-time Winston Cup Point Series champion.
And that's where your journey starts. You'll find better love, strong as it ever was, deep as a river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me.
You know, Victor Lane's where you want to be, and it took me 20 years to get there, but
just like the waves down by the shore.
I feel more relaxed. And maybe it's because I've had such a great time the whole 24 hours and this week leading up to the Daytona 500, the whole thing.
'Cause we don't ever wanna stop.
Dale Earnhardt won 34 races at this track.
Out in this brave new world you see.
Nobody ever won more.
Oh, the valleys and the peaks.
Tremendous pain on the faces of the fans here at Daytona.
And I can see you on the top. You'll find better love, strong as it ever was, deep as a river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me.
While he probably had another 10 years in him, you know, if his time was up, this is the way Dale probably wanted to go out.
Remember me when you're out walking.
He always thought, if you're going to win, you got to beat me.
When snow falls high outside your door.
And I think that's how he went to the track every weekend.
Late at night when you're not sleeping, and moonlight falls across your floor.
You know, that's what I loved about Dale Earnhardt.
But I can't hurt you anymore. You'll find love, strong as it ever was, deep as a river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me. Please remember me.
On Earnhardt. Earnhardt breaks the draft down at the bottom. Here comes Mayfield. He closes in on Earnhardt. He is on the back bumper.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make. But after the accident in turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt.
Well, I was going to Daytona. I had my race gear in my pack when a stranger pulled up beside me in a stock car colored black. He was dressed like a NASCAR driver, a mustache with mirrored eyes. He said, "It's a long walk to Florida. Would you like a ride, son?" Well, I crawled across the roll cage. Then he fired that Chevy up, and the patch on his sleeve said the man had won 7 Winston Cups. His eyes was intimidating as hell as we rolled into the night, and I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, boy, can you make bandstand and scream your name? And you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you roll into victory lane. He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride. Then he cried when we got to Daytona as we pulled out on the track. He said, this is where you get out, boy, cause number 3 ain't coming back. And as I climbed out of the race car, I said, thanks, I'll catch you later. He said, you'll pay hell catching me, son, cause I'm the intimidator. He said, boy, can you make me stand, scream your name? Hey, you get him in the ass, and right off the gas till you roll in the victory lane. He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me warn you, you're in for a ride. Oh yeah. He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Damn! And you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you roll into victory lane. He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me tell you, you're in for a ride. If you're Daytona bound, let me warn you, you're in for a ride.